Modern Man. That's new music from the Watson Twins from their latest record, Talking to You, Talking to Me. And I had the pleasure of seeing them last night here in Portland, Oregon. Nice and cozy. Got a meet and greet. Fantastic. Check out the record. And maybe more on that in just a few minutes. However, welcome, ladies and gentlemen. It's August 6th, 2010. This is episode 181 of Media Monarchy. My name's James Evan Pilato. I'm your host and webmaster of the site and show, MediaMonarchy.com. Your source for alternative news, politics, conspiracies, and cover-ups. All that and so much more. Coming to you live, as always, every Friday morning at 10 a.m. Pacific Time on the Portland Radio Authority, PRAradio.org. And, of course, thanks to the simultaneous live rebroadcast from ZeroPointRadio.com. And they also kick it out on 92.3 FM and 1670 AM in Casper, Wyoming. And RevereRadio.net. It's already 1 p.m. on the East Coast, on the worldwide home of free speech, and we also thank the other stations that rebroadcast Media Monarchy later in the week, like our good friends at Free Radio Olympia, 98.5 FM in Olympia, Washington, FROlympia.org, 104.1 FM in Berkeley, California, BerkeleyLiberationRadio.net, OneSkyRadio.com on 90.7 FM in Kasilof, Alaska on KWMD. And happy to announce, thanks to my man DJ Judd at Patriot Radio 89.9 FM in La Mesa, Texas, for rebroadcasting Media Monarchy. Saturday nights at 10 Central Time. Huge thanks. Of course, thanks to my man Jeff at radio23.org. He supplies the high-quality downloads of Media Monarchy, suitable for rebroadcast. So if you do have your own alternative news outlet, community, pirate, low power, whatever you got, don't have to ask. Rebroadcast the shows. Just get the high-quality version so it'll sound sweet on a rebroadcast. Other good news, thanks to Tofu Charlie, we are now a part of the feeds on beforeitsnews.com. And I've already seen my web hits spike because of it, so a huge thanks to those guys on beforeitsnews.com, and I will post up a link to that very soon. We'd also like to remind you about the donate button. Not only on the top right of MediaMonarchy.com, and again, $10 donation gets you the exclusive DVD from TragedyAndHope.com, 2020 Hindsight, Censorship on the Front Line with Richard Andrew Grove. You should also hit the donate button over on our friends ZeroPointRadio.com. It finally has kicked in. They're just over a quarter of the way there on what they need on their chip-in to stay on the air. If you find these alternative news outlets useful and beneficial, please throw a few bucks. Now more than ever, this all becomes more important, and we've talked about this in weeks past, that one of the main things we can do to fight the controlled demolition of this economy, that again was fake, built on zeros and ones and fiat currency loaned to us at interest from the private central bank known as the not federal and no reserves. And again, we can do it. And that's how we have to kind of connect and grow and keep doing this. Let's quickly glance at the latest news, again, this August 6th morning, 2010. Jobs must lead, not lag, the recovery. Economy sputters as companies only add 71,000 jobs in July. However, we do have, for the first time ever, U.S. envoy attending the Hiroshima event, of course today being the 65th anniversary of the dropping of the atomic bomb. So again, we're the only nation in the world who's actually deployed atomic bombs, but yet we still run around and tell who can and can't. So much more swirling around in the news, but we have so much already put down for you on MediaMonarchy.com, and we are going to get to the latest from my sister sites, foodworldorder.com, and cyberspacewar.com. So, again, speaking of the Watson twins, you might remember hearing them on mixtape number 2 for Media Monarchy. We've started to do a mixtape series. So, last Saturday, last day of July, we posted up mixtape number 4, The Imperfect Storm, featuring music from Air, Tortoise, Boards of Canada, Spiritualized, Simeon, Pink Floyd, The Orb, and tons more, all mixed together and remixed for you. Again, new folks may not know, I'm a college radio programmer, remixer, DJ, host from back east. So it's really what I enjoy doing, and I've just kind of transferred and gone into alternative news, but still kind of trying to use my know-how from back east, doing alternative music programming, and put it into alternative news. And I think it fits, and I think it works, and I think a lot of my own kind of feelings and personalities can come through in that way, and hopefully that's what makes these shows hopefully enjoyable and good for you. So again, I implore you to check out mixtape number 4, The Imperfect Storm, and I would definitely implore you to get the high-quality version. Again, thanks to radio23.org. You can hit that up on feeds.feedburner.com/MediaMonarchyHD. And actually, now that I think of it, I probably shouldn't even put out a low bitrate version of mixtape, since it's all music. At 56K, they're going to sound kind of crappy. So I'll learn my lesson. And again, things are so kind of rapidly changing, and we talk about that in the news world, but I'm now referring specifically to just the amount of web technologies and overlays and file sizes, and YouTube will now let you do 15 minutes and da-da-da-da-da, just trying to keep up with all these things, so sometimes my feeds are a mess, and I've been working on fixing some of that stuff. So again, if you're subscribed, and you should be, to feeds.feedburner.com/MediaMonarchy, you may have seen some other things flying through there, so again, we're adjusting that. Is that all our prerequisite business? As I now try and look back at my notes? No, there's always more. You can get in touch with me any number of ways. Facebook.com/MediaMonarchy, MySpace, Twitter, YouTube. We are streaming live video right now as we speak on ustream.tv/MediaMonarchy. Blip.tv, cafepress.com/MediaMonarchy gets you a cool made in America, 100% organic cotton t-shirt with the Media Monarchy logo on the front. It throws a buck my way, and it helps spread the word. And again, t-shirts are awesome. MediaMonarchy@gmail.com. And again, thanks to everybody for the news tips and the heads up. Again, not always able to respond to everything, but everything is appreciated. Skype, Instant Messenger, iTunes, radioforall.net, archive.org, all that, so much more. Again, always just kind of keep an eye on the top right of Media Monarchy. That's going to be where some of the main links and some of the main contact sections are going to happen. All right.